Hello, 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 everybody. Everybody. Uh, what's right? What's up? What's going on? How is everybody doing? This is a touchy subject, guys. If you cannot handle it, get off this video now. I am saying nothing but facts and my facts only. And if you don't like it, like it, then just get off this video. But real talk right here. Real talk right here. We literally, I could say not an obese, but we have in this world fat people. And do not get me wrong, I am fat myself. And people, like, oh, you're not fat, so you're not fat on you. Man, if a doctor says you're fat, you're fat. It's crazy how this world has so many fat people in it. It's crazy. Now, you think back to the late 50s, the 40s, everybody, if you look back at all the great antiques photos, you would see Slim Jims. And again, this is real talk right here. Real talk right here. And I'm not going against myself. I am fat myself, and I accept my fat for who my fat is. So people don't come after me, but like, well, you're saying that because maybe you're fat. So, yeah, I'm fat. I love food. What am I going to do about it? But I'm just going to tell the universe that we have a lot of fat people in this world. Oh, he's going to close his cage with his mouth. He doesn't want to be outside his cage. He wants to go eat. Always want to eat. Don't do fat. Even Pacu's fat. So, so funny. Got it, Paco? Got a little hangover right there. So back in the 50s, back in the 40s, they didn't have many fat people. Everybody was just regular. There was, in the 90s is when people got hyper, around the 90s, don't get me wrong with my timelines. Around the 90s is when people started looking, well, 80s, that could be 80s or 90s. Again, don't come after me for not giving the right timeline. So around that era, people started to working out. People started working out, and there's a guy close to my car. I was trying to see what's done. And people started working out, and that's when people started getting into more of bodybuilding and body shaping. Now I'm talking about no workout whatsoever, guys. No workout. I'm talking about real Slim Jims, and that eat regularly, and they don't say they have a clean diet. They just eat regularly, like a small portion of food that they can consume. Back then, it was a small portion of food. If you wanted extra, they called you pig. I don't know if you ever seen old movies and stuff. You ask for more food, and they're like, oh, more food? What are you, a pig? And they'll go after you and stuff. And I gotta say, our majority, yes, it's nothing but food. I get it. I understand. And it's just, you only see, this is gonna sound wrong to a lot of people's ears, but you're gonna see a lot of purebreds out there that are natural. They don't have to work out. They don't have to exercise and run the trail. They're just natural. Most of them are Chinese people. A lot of the Chinese people, they're just natural. They have a Slim Jim body fit. They don't have any like They don't have any working out fat, because I call that workout fat. That's muscle fat. They don't have muscle fat. They're just regular Slim Jims. And Germans, some Germans do. They're regular, regular. And Italians, and if they're purebred like that, they're purebred Italian. They're purebred, Asian, Vietnamese. You got all these people out there, and they're not half breeds. Half breeds are like African American mixed with a Mexican. So, you got mixed. You got mix of Asian with Hispanic. You got mixed with Cuban. All that craziness. Let me go get my cup. Okay. Gotta fill my cup. And again, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people out here in this world that are trying to lose weight, and so like they have fatty cells in them. They have automatically fatty cells, and what can you do about those fatty cells? I know way too many. I would know way too many Salvadorans, that hate the shape of their body, because at one point they started working out on their torso. Their torso is deformed, and their torso, if they get fat, I don't know how it works. Don't call me a freaking educational thing, but what I do know, and I see out of body structures, is that when the Salvadorian work out, they get this little edge on the back of their back, and they're really buff and everything. Once they start eating, I've seen, I know this is not a proven fact, but I've seen most Salvadorans will start eating, it'll go strictly to their belly. Their whole body will form with their torso. And you may ask, well, then that means they need to work on their bottom portion of, their actual abdomen portion, not on their upper portion. And so, like, maybe so. Maybe they need to work on their all portions. You can't just be working out all the time with your arms and expect yourself to lose weight, because it's not gonna happen. You gotta move your whole entire body and everything. And it is a workout to work out, guys. It is a workout. You can't just have leg day and then all of a sudden, just focus on your legs. Your whole body's gonna be deformed. Your thighs and everything are gonna be all sticking out. Meanwhile, you have a skinny, puny body on the side. And so again, everybody is different, and it's just crazy how many fat people I see in this world. Again, back in the 50s, they didn't have all this. They didn't have all fat people everywhere. You'll see photos of people at the beach. If you go back to, like, let's say Galveston, you go to Galveston or San Antonio, and they have old video of the Galveston Bay Area, and you see people on the actual bay with bathing suits and everything, you don't see not one overweight person. You do not see them. And that is facts right there, because it is crazy to think about right now. If I go to Galveston Beach right now, how many fat people and how many obese people am I going to see? Lots of them. And don't get me wrong, I love a fat person. I love fat people. I love them because I know that they love food, and then I know it might not be good for your health, but I know for sure that they are healthy. When I see a fat kid, yes, a fat kid should be a fat kid, should be a slim kid. I say to them, I say to the parents, oh, he's fat. I said, there's nothing wrong with being fat, because, the kid, at least I know, is healthy, has been eating and stuff. He may not be eating and exercising and playing on the playground, but at least I know he probably a little bit more healthier. To me, everybody proven facts. Well, how is that healthy? The kid is obese and stuff, and so like there's a lot of mixed whirlwinds, and people can talk for ages as well as I could talk for ages on other people's thoughts and opinions. But that's what I feel. I feel like yes, we do have an overpopularity of obese and fat people in this world. I I personally am okay with it, but at the same time, when you realize it back in the days, you never saw that, and it's super crazy, super crazy. I live next to an Asian. She barely goes to work and comes back and barely comes to, and she's Slim Jim. Her son is huge. Her son is fat. I mean, he's got a big old belly, like bong 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 belly, and the dad is super Slim Jim. And it's so like, well, where did he get his fatty cells at from? He is born differently. He was born differently. He was born in a era where food is fattening, and if you don't, and by the way, he's still in school. I think he's in middle school. So in middle school, you have PE, and then you start working out, and that's another subject too. Woo, that's another subject. Whenever you're in school, they try to make you work out and do everything else, so everybody looks skinny. Everybody's doing something, like I don't like it. I keep smelling a weird smell. Well, I don't know what this smells. But you get my flow. Do you get my flow? My flow do you get? It's intense. It is intense. I think of it as, a life lesson to where it's like we as humans, we go through stages. We as humans, we go through a whole bunch, and it's just amazing. It's amazing. Again, don't get me wrong if it offends people. It's just my facts and what I see out there. And if anybody, again, if y'all subscribe and you'll see this video, why I'm subscribed. This person talks real talk. Yeah, I'm talking real talk. I once had to feel like I needed to be Slim Jim too because of my significant other, and it was just a whole whirlwind, man. A whole whirlwind, and that's what you go through with body shaming, and people body shame you. People are like, how come you can't be this skinny, and why you're not this skinny? And proven fact is, you don't really see too many anime chicks that are fat. When I went to Anime Fest, you'd be surprised how many outfits people had that were obese. They were heavy. They were weight-setted people. None of them, not too many of them were skinny Jims. The skinny Jims were the young Jims. And they were like, what, 19, 20 years old. But, guys, it makes me wonder a lot. And it's crazy how many fat people are in this world. It's crazy. Very crazy. And again, this goes for me too. I'm a fat person, but I accept my fat. I accept my body for what my body wants to do. Anything I eat, whenever I eat, I accept it. I know that I'm eating and my body should do the same and help me out. And as well as I gotta help my own body out. I have to go walk. I have to sit for maybe a little minute or two. I have to lay down. You do the natural stuff. If you don't do the natural stuff, you start working out like crazy, you're just creating body mass and body weight for your own self. You're not really actually losing weight. And that's why a lot of the people, when they lose weight, they don't eat at all. They just fast. The best way to lose weight, to me and my point, is to fast. Do not eat. Eat little portions. Do not work out. That is the way I consume. If you work out, it's your belly area, because if you can work out your belly and make it smaller, your brain will think I'm full already. Just it's not a proven fact, guys. It's not a proven fact. Fact. It's not a proven fact. I'm just saying fast Then work out your belly area. The smaller your belly is, the less you might consume. The less you might, I'm not saying, it's not a proven fact, but the less you might consume, and don't be working out like crazy with your legs and your arms and your torso. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.